Rosh Hashanah, in the Gemara, the critical part of the oral Torah that most of the world does not want to believe in, including Jewish people that don't want to be religious, or Jewish people that just want to create a different religion, like conservative and reform. The Gemara has many prophecies, many rules, many critical things that we need to understand in order to survive. One of the things that those two tractates of the Gemara has in Beitzah and Rosh Hashanah is HaShem is telling you that He decides what Parnasa you're going to get on Rosh Hashanah until next Rosh Hashanah. So on Rosh Hashanah, the judgment day, the day that some people don't even go to Beit Knesset, the day that some people in Israel go to Tveria to have a barbecue, it's judgment day. Hashem decides whether you're going to live or die, number one. But He's also deciding how much Parnasa you're going to get. So you think about the logic over here, people don't even go to Beit Knesset, go to have a barbecue on judgment day. Who goes to a barbecue and they have a hearing of a life sentence? No one. So obviously it's because they don't know. So, okay, upset they don't know. So now we're going to tell them, Bezat Hashem, they're going to watch the Shiur. Judgment Day is Rosh Hashanah. It's not Yom Kippur. Yom Kippur is the appeal. Yom Kippur is if the judgment on Rosh Hashanah was not good, you have one more chance to turn things around. You have 10 days of tshuva after Rosh Hashanah to really pray and cry and do everything you can, and then the last possible day is Yom Kippur. That's the appeal. That's the last shot you have to get a favorable year, to get a favorable judgment. But the judgment day really is Rosh Hashanah. It's not all happy. Yeah, it's Rosh Hashanah, it's happy, but it's not Happy New Year like the Goyim. Judgment day, it's a serious day. Rosh Hashanah, Hashem decides how much Parnasa you're going to get. Based on how you acted, what you did, what kind of good deed you did, what kind of things you did. Gemara says that Hashem decides how much Parnasa you're going to get for the next year, except tzedakah and ma'asim tovim, mitzvot. Meaning that if He decides, let's say, from Rosh Hashanah to Rosh Hashanah, you're going to get $100,000. But that $100,000 does not include any money you spend on tzedakah, and does not include any money you spend on mitzvot. So money you spend to have kiddush on Shabbat, money you spend on Yom Tov, on Pesach, you're spending $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 to have amazing 2 dinners in America or one in Israel with guests. You have 25 people coming. You have this, you have that. You know, you're spending a lot of money because you want to have oneg of the Chag. You're thinking, I made $100,000, $5,000 is 5%. No, it's not 5%. It's not included. The $100,000, that's your income. That's what Hashem promised you. Whatever you spend on mitzvot, it's not included. Whatever you spend on tzedakah, not included. So someone that has 100% emunah, like we talked about, he doesn't think twice before he gives tzedakah. Because he knows it's not coming out of his income really. Hashem's paying for it anyway. My $100,000 that Hashem decided, He already decided. If I give $500 tzedakah, I give $1,000 tzedakah. Doesn't matter. Hashem's paying for it. What do you care? That's somebody with 100% emunah. Baruch haba. So now the question goes here. So the Baal Shem Tov asked a question one time. He said, the Gemara says that Hashem judges you on Rosh Hashanah. What your Parnasa is going to be? Judges. But the Mishnah, which comes before the Gemara, says that you're judged every day, not once a year. There's a little bit contradiction here. Why would you judge me every day if I already got judged on Rosh Hashanah? So one day he sees a laborer carrying water. That's his job. For 20 years he's carrying water for people from place to place. You know, they didn't have trucks back then. You know, puts it on the horse carriage, goes from place to place, gives them the water. It's manual labor. Not an easy job. It's like moving. Not an easy job. Chonisan? Moving's not easy.
I make it easy.
So one day he sees this guy and Baal Shem Tov says, how are you? Guy with a big smile, he's carrying this big water on him. He's, oh, Baruch Hashem, everything is good, everything is great. Baruch Hashem. Wow, is he yofi? It's nice to see somebody happy with their job. The very next day, he sees him again. Still doing the same thing he's been doing for 20 years. He's carrying the water. Baal Shem Tov says, how are you? Kvod Harav, I don't know why Hashem gave me such a difficult job in this world. It's so difficult. The money doesn't come easy. The work is really hard. It's really hot outside. It was hot yesterday also, by the way. He said it's hot today. And this and that. All of a sudden, the same job he's had for 20 years. One day it's good, the next day it's bad. How could it be? Baal Shem Tov said, thank you very much. You helped me answer a question I had for many years. So the guy is, well, what question did I what did I do that I helped you there? What question did I answer? Baal Shem Tov says, the Gemara says that Hashem judges and decides what Parnasa we're going to get on Rosh Hashanah, from Rosh Hashanah to Rosh Hashanah. Mm-hmm. But the Mishnah, which came before, says he judges us every day. So I always ask, why does he judge us every day if you already decided on Rosh Hashanah what we're going to get? If I'm going to get $100,000 on Rosh Hashanah, then I'm going to get $100,000. What difference what happens every day? Why would you keep having the same trial every day?
It is a difference every day, because if you do good every day, when it comes to Rosh Hashanah, then you could...
So that's what Baal Shem Tov is saying here. Baal Shem Tov is saying is that every day when we go to sleep, our neshama goes up to Shamayim and reports what it did for the day. Okay. And it gets judged on what it did. When it comes back to your body, when you wake up, it got the news. Every day we're being judged on not what Parnasa, how much Parnasa we're going to get. Every day we're being judged on how we're going to get it. If we do good deeds, work comes easy. The box is not heavy. The heat is not that hot anymore. Hashem gives us the money in an easy way. Customers are coming to us. We don't have to chase them for money, for this, for that. Parnasa comes easy. We don't do good deeds. You already decided how much we're going to get, but we're going to have to work a lot harder for it. And Chas v'Shalom, it could even be a bigger message where he says, okay, decided you're going to get $100,000, but your business is going to go bankrupt. Okay, but I'm going to make $100,000 my business goes bankrupt. Oh, you're also going to have an accident. And the lawsuit's going to give you $100,000. So yes, the Parnasa is decided. How you're going to get it is based on your actions. Mm-hmm. That's why sometimes we wake up in the morning very happy without anything happening. Everything is good. We're happy. Sometimes we wake up Tisha B'Av. Sometimes we wake up miserable. Why wake up miserable? Because we got bad news from Shamayim. Mm-hmm. We got bad news because yesterday we didn't do good. So our neshama already knows. That's why we see the kids in the morning, we're already upset. We see our wife, she didn't even do anything yet. She just woke up. We're already upset at her. Why are you upset? Something she did 2 weeks ago. She didn't make you a sandwich. You're already upset about that. You're making that up. The real reason is because your neshama already knows today is going to be a tough day because I got bad news from Shamayim. So somebody smart, what do? They do tshuva. They say, okay, if I'm in a bad mood, that means I got bad news. I can either continue my bad deeds and get more bad news every day and be Tisha B'Av every day, or I can do tshuva and tomorrow, B'ezrat Hashem, will be good news and I'll be in a good mood. So that